Real Life Enterprise presents the RLE Cast with Don Warbucks, Bibz Tha Don, Chips Buck 50, and Balliztic.
Alright, yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Holla at your boy. It's the RLE Cast, episode 6. I go by the name Don Warbucks, man.
Bibz Tha Don,
Balliztic,
Call 187.
Yeah, we got call 187 here in the building. Chips is not here today, you know what I mean? He'll be back the next 2 episodes.
What up, Chips?
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chips. And you already know what it is, man. Subscribe right now to the RLE Cast. Click the bell, the top bell, so that way you get all notifications. And also follow us on Spotify, follow us on iHeartMusic, follow us on Apple. Just type in the RLE Cast and you can follow us. You can see every single episode, hear every single episode. Probably on Spotify, you could probably soon see it also on video. So holla at us, man.
all right.
make sure you like and comment.
Make sure you like and comment on the YouTube.
If you don't like it, comment. If you like it, comment. If you're indifferent, comment.
You know what I mean?
So this is what we about to talk about, man. We about to get off the chest right now, man. We in New York City right now, and New York City is straight trash right now.
That's a fact.
Shoot a dash.
Trash.
Hashtag trash.
Right now,
Garbage.
it doesn't even make sense to even be here right now. Too many roaches, too many rats, the rent is high, too many bums, too much crime, too much problems. Right now, we dealing with a lot of foolery, man. We dealing with stuff that just doesn't make no sense. In all my years I've ever been here, it's never been like this. You know what I'm saying? I get it. New York is dirty. Everywhere is dirty. But this is dirty, 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 dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's out of control at this point.
It's like
I want to
Gotham
get out of
City.
here, man. I don't want to be here, man.
It's a fact, man. Everybody gotta hurry up and run up out of here real quick.
We got shit.
That's how New York got you like that.
Yeah, basically.
Like brain fart and shit like that.
the fucking the streets is littered with garbage.
Facts.
The trains is littered with bums.
Yep. And if you got any sense of, this is the thing that I worry about, because I'm still in a certain, I mean, we all are, but there's a certain environment that me and Brandon come from. In that area, you got any sense of popularity or you're like growing in a certain direction. It don't even have to be music. Just seeing you be successful can get you killed at this point.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a straight fact. I think any big popular city, man, you growing up, you big, and you're a minority, and they see you moving, people are gonna hate. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have that element. New York City is a hustle and bustle element. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's competing with each other. It's mad whack. Everybody want this fake ass clout that's not even doing anything for them if it's not about the pockets.
Kind of clout? Like what clout?
I
Like,
mean,
everybody fighting for what? Just
I
trash.
mean, what they're fighting for is to be noticed, and the thing that I have a problem with, because everybody's like, oh, we all stick together, we all family. When you got, I'm being honest, and you guys could probably vouch for this too. When you got too many people that's saying you're a part of a clique, and it's like 20, 30, 40 people, you're putting yourself in a real dangerous spot.
That's a fact.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because you got maybe 2 or 3 in there that's envying the situation. Just look what happened to Young Dolph. Same scenario in every neighborhood.
That's his man's. Supposedly.
Right. In the picture, whole 9 yards. This, that, and the third. He the same one that got you sniped.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
That's why you got to keep your circle small.
Everybody here have known each other. We've had, like I said, I've had my ups and downs. I've done wrong with the group, this, that, and the third. We've had this, well, not just me and my boy right here. That's just, growing pains. But, like, at the end of the day, we've all kept in touch with each other throughout all these years. We have 21 years, some, and then, like, 13, 12, 15 in the process. You know what I mean? So this is all from the ground up.
Yo, all from the ground up. And it's a lot of stuff we got to deal with still, man. When you out here, man, in the city, man, there's so much foolery you got to deal with, man. So many freaking bums, so much. The bums get on my, that's like the main thing in my brain, because the stench is in my brain. Everything in my brain about these dudes, bro. Like, everything about these people, like, everything. It's like, yo, the streets is dirty and grimy and nasty. I've never seen it like this. Like, this joint is crazy to me, bro.
We had some grimy moments though when we used to walk and try to go and get studio time, and people was rolling with Red Cafe and all these other dudes, and they treated us like dirt.
Oh yeah.
You remember those days?
But I know Jersey is like the #1 dirtiest city.
Oh my God. Newark, don't go to no freaking Newark. It's nasty, bro.
Dirty, the dirtiest city. I lived there. It's the dirtiest
It's all
city
on the
in
ground,
United
bro.
States,
Everywhere you
bro.
walk,
That's
that joint is on the ground, bro.
I walk
bro.
through Newark Penn Station every day, and I'm telling you, that joint is a shelter.
Yeah,
Really?
I
There's a
live there,
shelter,
bro. Like
like-
literally, bro. Dead ass. Like, yeah.
Like,
Wow.
dudes got their
Track and
whole.
all,
Yo,
yo.
I'm like, bro. I don't
It's
know
that
what,
bad?
bro. It's bad,
Wow.
and it was bad before. Now it's worse.
Is this on New Jersey transit terms you talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about you take
Yeah,
the PATH
serious.
train, get off at Newark Penn.
Newark Penn Station, Harrison. Then your next stop, last stop is Newark Penn Station.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
When's the last time y'all been in Times Square?
I've been to Times Square all the
Just
Like,
time.
what do you mean, like
Yeah, just
walking
like-
around?
Just last week I was out
walking
there.
around.
I ain't been out there in a minute.
Just last week.
Yo, Times Square, 3:00 in the morning. That shit looked like Resident Evil.
Yeah, it does.
Like, zombies is
Yo,
out.
this is zombie land right now.
Yeah.
This is The Walking Dead right now. This is what we dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you say that because at 4:00 in the morning, I'm on that train on the L.
That's
So yeah, you're right.
4:00 in the morning. I've been sleeping for 5 hours.
yo, he got that shit to a science. I'm on my 5th dream. I'm almost
I'm
in REM
sleep.
I'm almost in REM.
I'm in REM sleep right now. Like, y'all just talk about you're on the train. Like what?
Don't even call this dude at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
He
it's
don't
over.
know
It's
what
over.
what life is.
Like if the police said, "Yo, one call, don't let it be me."
You would be locked up. All right.
And speaking of trash in New York City, like, do you feel like the music is just being trend setting just for a moment? You think that is as
Yeah,
garbage?
trash is what trash
I
is.
remember.
But
Same
the
time.
question is, the real
Yeah.
question is, what? I mean, like, what's trendy here right now?
Drill.
But I
Well,
mean,
who is carrying? Like,
Right.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, who's carrying that? Because I mean, if you got an arm,
Listen,
are we gonna keep it honest?
After Pop Smoke died, that joint wasn't popping anymore.
But can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Like, and rest in peace to Pop Smoke,
that's a fact.
110%. I think he was definitely a good creator. But before the death, let's just say him on the rise. Do you think longevity wise, he would have been still here with more hits within a 5-10 year radius?
I think the city was gonna put on for him. I think like because the radio station definitely like after he died,
Yeah.
like they're still playing his songs like as if he's still alive right now.
That's true.
So it's like I felt like they would have put on for him still because they was really trying to give it to him. They was really trying to give it to him, and then
And also the
unfortunately
people-
somebody took him.
I also think like it's the people that was coming out with him, Fabio.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
some of
yeah,
them
Fabio.
guys like that.
Yeah.
So
They was
some of
creating-
them
they was
people
creating a
are
little
still
movement.
keeping it going. They still trying to, but yeah, like it's a lot of bullshit.
It's
Like,
BS.
niggas,
Right.
These niggas is steady dying. They steady going. to
Yeah,
jail.
And I think-
somebody just got killed just now, and then Drewski sat there and said he don't want to play the drill music no more.
Yeah,
because
the dancer that was with Fabio Foreign, T-Dot. He
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
got, he just
Do-
got killed. Yeah, that's
I got
crazy.
I got another question. And I know we gotta get back on topic, but do you think that the dissing on tracks, especially in the drill genre, is it becoming too much? Because we used to do diss tracks back in the day.
Yeah.
Certain things got out of line. 50 Cent, Ja Rule
Yeah, yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
But this now, I feel like this whole thing now is like on extreme. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think the whole like when you start speaking on the dead, like that's like crossing the line.
Yeah.
That's when it get crazy
That's when it get
because people get killed for less.
Yeah.
Less
Very
than
true.
that.
Very
killed
true.
for $50.
Yeah.
You killed for 10, really.
So it's like you talking about people's brothers and mothers and fathers that passed away. Like somebody's capable of doing anything once you cross that line.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I do pray for change on that because
Yeah.
life is very precious, and like I said, we all got someone to talk to when this is all said and done. So
Yeah, so it's like, what are we gonna do? Like, as far as what's the opportunities do these kids have? Like, if a dude is hot right now, and let's say he's not on his game right now, but then somebody comes and takes his spot, he's liable to like shoot that dude up. Like, yo, you take him little dollars out of my out of my hands.
Little
I gotta take
opportunity I got to get out the hood. You taking it from me.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That's when we wrap it around. When you wrap it around, you understand that that's the mentality and the climate of New York City. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get a little bit of something, they see it and they trying to take that from you. That's just what it is.
And that's trash.
You ain't gonna be able to out here the way it is. You ain't gonna be able to make no freaking moves when you got the rent freaking $2,300 a month, $2,500 a month. Your job, you can't even barely get a job to even pay that. You gotta be living on top of each other in order to pay the damn rent. You know what I'm saying? Like you got all this going on right now. It's very hard for you to even like make any moves out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
like if you really like $2,500, right? They want you to pay for rent, right?
Yeah.
And then they're saying $15 minimum wage. Like, nigga, you might
Don't
have
add
to up
up.
my shit to $35 an hour. Like, what's this $15?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because the
Like,
comfort,
it's not adding up.
because the comfort is not really the comfort at the end of the day. Because even if you break that up to two people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what.
You have to do overtime on
Yeah.
top of overtime.
Right.
$15.
You basically gotta live at your job
Yeah.
to pay for a place to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you see every now and again.
Yeah.
Right. Because you're
crazy.
working the extremities. I saw somebody who was like, yo, Amazon is paying.
Like, paying what?
But you're working like 85 hours just to make like a $1,200 check within a week. That's insane.
First
That's
of all,
crazy.
if you put in 85 hours, all I'm saying is this. If you put in 85 hours at a job, like yo, dead ass, like you need to do something else.
Right.
Like
'Cause,
85, and if you get in 12, like, I understand, a lot of people, they never seen 12 before, 1,200.
In 1 week. Right.
Yeah, I'm like, facts of the matter, like, $1,200 is nothing. Like, what's that, like $60,000 a year?
Right.
In New York City, they say, first of all, if you try to get an apartment, they're saying you have to make 40 times the rent
Right.
in order for them to say you're able to afford. So you make $60,000 a year. Divide that by 12. What's that? 5,000.
Is this before taxes or after?
It's supposed to be gross. So
Okay.
so that's 5,000.
You could even do it. I ain't too math savvy. I gotta pull up the calculator.
It's all good, bro.
But $2,500 for
Yeah.
rent
Yeah.
times 40.
Yeah. How much is that?
You gotta make 100,000
You gotta make $100,000.
just to afford
barely
that.
surviving.
Just to afford that.
Yeah, they're saying. So if the average rent in the city is $2,500, everybody in the city gotta make $100,000.
Yes.
Right.
And that's
And
why
they're telling us about, let's raise the minimum wage to $15. What's that? Like, what is $15? All right, thanks. I could buy a Kennedy now. Okay.
Drop in a bucket.
that's
That's
why
what
they
it is.
like F that, man. I'd rather sleep on the train and pick my nasty ass feet on the train
Yo, I can't.
Yep.
instead of doing it at my own crib because I'm not paying $2,500.
Yeah, it's only $275 for the train.
They be having whole apartments on the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At my job, this dude, train station. This man created a whole tent,
Yo, it's
Yo,
crazy. In
my
front of
man-
the spot?
like in front of the train station, like the elevator. I know everybody get off the elevator, like, yo, I'm in this man's living room. Like, what's up?
Oh, push it to the side.
My man,
Yeah, sleep.
Yo, this guy had a whole ass tent, like he fireproofed it, like windproofed the shit and everything. I'm like, yo, my man is legit, yo.
Wow.
I'm like, with all this ingenuity, you telling me, come on, son, nobody will hire you, son? Come on, man.
He's like, yo, wipe
yo.
your feet before you enter my apartment.
Like, your apartment is outside.
And your bathroom is in between the cars. That's a fact.
Yo, shit
That's
crazy,
where you're
man.
back. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't like how it was going. Like, it feels like my mom used to make all these stories about how the 1970s would be,
Yeah.
and I feel like New York City is back into that.
I think
Just-
it's almost there. It's almost there.
Right. Well, when you got
Almost
the K2,
Yeah.
the
Oh, that's
drug
off the
trafficking, you go to Hunts because I work in Hunts Point. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I get off the platform at like 4:45. You know what I'm saying? I could drive, but the commute driving back and forth is strenuous with gas prices.
Oh,
yeah.
Know what I'm
gas.
saying?
Let's not talk about
I
it.
see
Yeah.
that joint said 475.
It's
I was like,
475, yeah. So like when you looking at certain situations and you like when I'm getting off the train, I'm looking at the prostitutions at an all-time high.
Hold on, time out. So they still at Hunts Point? So the
Yeah,
cops
heavy. Yeah. Yeah,
Hold on, time out,
listen, I'm a
son.
civilian. I ain't snitching. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got that going on. Then, people getting killed left and right. over small bags or popularity. They selling drugs, whatever. It's not just the black community either.
Yeah.
It's Spanish, heavy.
Yeah.
Like, trust. Know what I'm saying? Like, they got to do mural right when I come out of Hunts Point, going up the block, and I see candles all over the place. Know what I'm saying? Probably for no apparent reason, man. Like, and I used to be a person that used to be a part of that lifestyle. I didn't sell drugs, but like I was a part of that lifestyle, and I knew that lifestyle wasn't good. I just know somebody who recently just died because something similar to that or some type of popularity. So it's just like New York alone as a whole, the city is just terrible right now.
Yeah, and right now when you're dealing with the politics of it, they just accept it. They're allowing people to just sit there and live like this. Yeah. They have the inflation going up. They're not changing it. Nope. They're allowing people to be like mentally ill in the street. So therefore, they're allowing the crime. And it's like, if you saying that this is the best city in the world, this is inexcusable.
I don't know who's saying that anymore. That joint that's up for grabs now.
That's a lie.
That's up for grabs. The best city?
That's a lie.
Atlanta rebuilding heavily.
Right. But the whole thing, to see what makes it great for different, and I'm being real, with different nationalities, and it's not every nationality, but I dated a girl who was from DR.
Yeah.
What they do is they get grants coming over here, or they'll get, situations where they don't pay their rent. Their rent be like $300 or $400. The government pays the rest of that, but then they'll build like nail salons and hair salons. All that money is just being accumulated. Washington Heights. So, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, we don't get the same type of situation. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, and that's what upsets me, because I wish that we can, as a people, I've been saying this for years, like, we got a lot of black, I don't care, like, we are the minority as far as finances wise, but we could be the majority. If you took $1 out of every black person from every area of the state and just worked on each part of the economy, on every city that's messing up, take the garbage out, drug dealers that's not doing nothing but basically poisoning your family, your relatives, and make it more better, we could definitely change the perspective of life, but nobody wants to do that.
No, because everybody's indoctrinated to not do anything. They're indoctrinated to just sit on their ass.
Somebody's
collect those government checks.
Get those government checks. And
my
the
issue
city
with
ain't
that,
making it no better.
My issue with, I'm hearing what you're saying, and the part that, like, not only frustrates me, but is like, it messes up everything. Is like, you'll try to do something that's for the community, right?
Right.
And you say, yo, we finally got all these people together, finally have everybody on one page, and then somebody will come, take advantage, mess the whole thing up. Now everybody's like, nah, we're not doing that no more.
Back to square one.
Now we're back to square one.
Yep.
I'm going to add on to that, because you're 100% right, because Black Lives Matter was a bunch of bull, and I'm going to tell you why.
I wasn't even going there, but
I'm not sure, because I was out there.
Yeah,
I
me
know.
too. I was out there too.
I was supporting.
Yep.
Brandon would hit me up like, you out there?
Yeah.
Mind you, the pandemic was heavy at the time. Know what I'm saying? And I'm walking and I'm pro this and pro that.
Yeah.
But they don't realize, and everybody had a peaceful cause, black included.
Yeah.
There were people that were hired. Oh yeah, I'm talking about it. There were people that were hired. They were white, that was sitting there. That was the fires that was going on into the NYPD vans and all of that was from a white person. I told the dude not to do it, but he went along with the situation, and just like sheep, they fell along suit with the situation. When I started seeing more disasters going on like that, and then I started doing my research, I forgot what the group was called, because it was in every state. That's what they were planning to do. They got paid to create anarchy, to make us more like monsters at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know the name of the group. I ain't gonna say it right now because they
watch
algorithm is stupid.
I hear you. No, you're right, and I'm sorry if the algorithm changes on this particular faction, but I'm just being truthful. Like, when are we going to really start taking the initiative? Not us personally, because we all have the same type of mindset. But when are our people going to start waking up and start saying, "Hey, let's make a change"? With that.
As long as the media, and as long as the media, and as long as celebrities, they keep pushing this victimization, and they keep pushing all kind of trauma bonding so they could profit off people pain. It's gonna be hard, because at the end of the day, people are like, they're easily influenced by government, they're easily influenced by the media, they're easily influenced by a celebrity. So if you don't have anybody that has that much power to counteract that situation, people are gonna forever be in the loop of what's going on. It's hard. Y'all see how it is when I be on Facebook saying certain things and then people try to challenge me and they don't make no freaking sense in how they challenging me. You know what I'm saying? Because they stuck in a damn matrix. That's the reason why you got red pill and blue pill for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are blue pilled.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on. They still in a dream. All these things is happening in politics. They see the city looking the way it is, but you still vote for the same freaking people that do absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how stupid can you be?
Real stupid.
Real stupid.
Yeah.
Trust me, you could get lava than that.
Get real stupid.
I mean, right.
Lava.
I mean, if you want to put into that perspective, it's the same way how I look at the president. It's the same person that sat there, did the stop and frisk movement back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And that's the person that you chose in office. Forget about the lady that's also helping them. She's not worth nothing anyway.
Exactly.
Yo, she literally, people were able to go up for parole, and she kept them for. You could, I mean, this might be hyperbolic, but it was like slave labor, like
Yeah.
like literally slave labor, so that it can do certain things that the government need, even though she knew they were supposed to be out because the charge was flimsy. She still kept them in there, like. But I try to stay away from that.
Yeah, he tried to stay away from
I'm
them
trying to
things.
say, like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's all included into this
Yeah.
New York trash, because all this trash is because of a lot of this stuff.
Exactly.
You know, it's the same way how people are still begging for stimulus checks, but not willing to go ahead and take the risk to work. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
like you
exactly.
got to look at the. Go ahead.
How many people got them fucking them stimulus checks, child tax credits,
Yes.
loans?
Yo, I didn't even know.
And
Yeah.
how many businesses were started with that?
Yeah.
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 Not
None.
nearly enough. Not
Yeah.
nearly enough.
Really.
I will say some. When I say some,
Right.
because you know some is SOME, so like 4.
I like that one. That was fire.
But I also think like once you look into it, some of us that did go back to work, me, aka, waiting on a couple of them stimulus checks. Once it like the pandemic, you see it like kick back up and everything gonna start back happening.
Right.
We lose our jobs, then what we supposed to do? We won't be
Yeah.
unemployment no more.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's another thing.
Yeah. No, repeat what
The
you
thing
just
is,
said.
though,
I'm
the
just
thing
saying,
is
you know what I'm
this.
saying? So all right, so you're like, right, pandemic happened. They was like, we got all of these checks, unemployment, tax credits, this and that, this and that. They was telling us we gotta go back to work eventually because they're gonna cut it all out.
Right.
We go back to work,
Right.
we still lose our job. We still get let out before they vaccinated, man. Before they mandated the vaccination. That happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like,
Yeah.
went back to work. They cut all my stuff off. Unemployment. They didn't give me no. I had to wait 2 months to get the last stimulus check. They came out.
And that's the unfortunate game that's being played, because it's like you got to kind of pick your poison. But this is the thing that I'm going to say, right? Even though you got to pick your poison, there's always loopholes around it. And you got to find the loopholes,
Yeah.
because that's what I did. And I'm not going to say how.
But then it doesn't work. What they condition people, bro,
Right.
to be relying on them. This is what they
That's
want.
what they want.
This is what they want. Because how is it that you pay someone in unemployment more than the jobs? How the jobs not? How you make it where someone can say, "Yo, I'm not going back to get no job, bro. Unemployment paid
I'm
me
making more money here.
$4,400 a month.
Right.
Why am I gonna go to a regular job? I'm not doing it. You condition people to be that way. I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
All right, so I'm gonna say something about that. I ain't know how to collect unemployment till I got fired from my first job when I moved to Jersey. Now, me moving from Memphis to Pennsylvania to New York to Jersey, lost your job, all of that money that you work is collected until unemployment. So when you lose that first job, that second job, you can get a whole nother job, and that money that you like start all the taxes and stuff, it goes right back into the unemployment funds. So you can take off a year from working 5, 6, 7 years in a row. You ain't never took off from work. You ain't never been fired. You ain't never did this. All that collects into that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of sort of like a person like taking like a paid vacation.
Yeah.
A paid sick leave. You know
But
what I'm saying?
the amount they were giving.
The
is
amount they were
question.
giving.
Is it-
Right.
I mean, you were like $1,100 a week.
It was $1,100 a week.
I wish.
Yeah.
See, some people
Nah, it was I was getting paid $11.50 a
They was
week.
getting paid.
Yeah, I was getting paid $11.50 a
So
week.
anybody in their right mind gonna be like, I'm not going back to work. Look at how much I'm getting paid.
Right.
Anybody in their right mind
Right.
to stay home. Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna do that.
I mean, I did that in the beginning because I felt like when the pandemic hit heavy, my company was like, yo, we don't trust it. Plus, I had 3 people who caught it. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And then there was and I'm not making this a racial thing at all, not being funny. There was an Asian person who I delivered to at the time who actually had it when I received what I had to get from that particular customer. And it scared the heck out of me. So like, but then because they told me.
Yeah.
So they was like, yo, just take this and take that. That was the only reason why I took it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only reason why.
I mean, when it comes down to the unemployment thing, I'm just saying, all right, $1,100 a week. I don't know how long they was giving the $1,100 a week. I know it was months. It had to been like 6 months.
6 7 months.
So it must have to be like what the person was already making from the unemployment.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
I think
Extra.
yeah.
It was an extra 400 to 500. No, it was 650.
It was like 600.
600. Yeah.
Yeah, extra 6.
So if your regular unemployment is giving you 450, 500,
Right.
And then you get
and
the
you get it at
6.
6, you already at
Yeah,
1100.
that's it. You're gonna be
Yeah.
complacent. You're gonna be
Right.
complacent,
Right.
and you just gonna accept whatever, bro.
And I think
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
and I
My
think
issue is this. This is my number one issue.
So we ain't
Right.
making that.
My number one issue is
Right.
this, right? All right, you made 1100. I don't care if the government gave it, because if somebody giving me 1100, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not
right,
telling
right.
you not to take the money.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I'm about to do a ill segue. I'm all for
You talking?
with a segue when it comes to with the what do you call that, the reparations.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. I'm a person that's analyzing. I'm like, all right, $1,100. Let's see what they're gonna do with this $1,100.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes get $1,100 6 months. Dudes is doing
Seafood boils.
seafood boils and seafood boils.
Yeah.
Like $100 seafood.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, come on, son.
And-
I understand money raining right now, but
That's why, bro, and that's why people was like, yo, if you ain't get a come up off of this pandemic, you a failure.
Yeah, you're right.
You had no job and money.
Right. That you
You
could
had
have
time and money.
Time and money.
time and
the
money.
two things
That's
that
the
you fighting
greatest.
for
Yes.
Yeah.
in your life. Time and money.
That our parents wish that they could have had
Yeah.
back then. You know what I mean?
yo, I wish my only regret was that I didn't start a seafood boil.
Yo, it went out the woodwork. Yeah, like you know what's funny? Like even Chinese restaurants
Yeah.
started changing it to seafood boils.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of a lot of people don't know this. A lot of seafood
Especially in
spots
Brooklyn, yeah.
that's open is not by black people. It's by Asian people.
Yeah, yeah.
Just the black people or the chefs and the managers that run it.
Yo, I'm so mad. I'm seeing all this stuff on Instagram. I'm like, yo, why somebody couldn't mess up and give me an unemployment check?
Real life seafood. That's it.
Yo, we would have been
Like,
up, son. I'm telling you, we would have
real-
been
The
up.
Jamaican gumbo would have been crazy, boy.
Real seafood.
Real seafood. That's what I'm saying.
Word.
So
But the gumbo crab, all that, man.
But here's my point though. With that, I'm seeing it, and I'm like, all right, dude, spending the money. Hopefully, somebody say, yo, let me put 200-300 aside.
Yeah.
Yo, when they said, yo, we shutting down the unemployment, I'm seeing dudes scrambling. I'm like, what happened? What happened to all the money? I was like, nobody saved nothing.
yeah, you ain't no investment, nothing.
No.
At the end of the day, you gotta be someone that just is not complacent. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just stop doing things and accepting things, certain
And
things.
another thing is, all right, this is the main thing, right? You did that. You got 1,100. All right, you don't have a job. Okay, cool. You didn't have to pay your rent. So you didn't pay the rent.
No.
They was giving you extra money for food stamps,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You got extra food stamp money. You don't have to pay your rent. What the hell did you do with $1,100? So you're like, not really. Like, nah, this is the math
that
now.
joint
Like,
up, bro.
like, what did you do?
Burnt it up.
The Balenciagas, the
That's
Fendi.
44 a month. That's 4,400, 4,500 a month. So you mean to tell me that you ain't?
Yo, nothing.
Even after
that's
you
a
pay
come
your
up.
phone bill, even after you pay your internet, all of that.
Yo, you didn't
regular-
even have to
all
pay
the
your Con Ed.
subscription.
All you have to say is like, yo, pandemic.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
That was
you're
the
right.
magic
Right.
word. The
Right.
magic
People was
word.
not paying their rent.
Right.
They were not paying because the
Right.
government was shutting it down and they don't have to pay their rent.
Yep.
That-
So
that-
you didn't have to pay rent, time, and you had money? You're
right.
a freaking failure.
Yeah.
You're a
'Cause
failure.
yeah, it's true. Because that all right there
There's no excuse.
could have been an instant investment for anything to help pilot you to something even better.
Yes.
Like, for instance, like you said,
Yeah.
that instead of going and getting another loan to go ahead and probably get like a truck, I'm a trucker. So, like, instead of you going to, having to pay a loan to the company, it only take like $4,000 to go ahead or $6,000 to go ahead and get your CDLs from the school.
Yeah.
You could have got a vending
You could have got
machine,
that,
did all
the
kind of
vending
things.
machine thing. all these different things you could have did to help invest.
Yeah, you get paper right there.
The camera, even like cameras. You know what I'm saying? You could have did the photo. You know, anything.
Oh, the
You could have
360
been
booth.
The 360 booth.
You could have been
those
shooting,
people,
getting money.
because remember that wasn't out there. Those people were the ones who invested. Like, yo, I'm making this and this and this. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna open this because everybody wants to do this. They want to escape from reality. Let's make the dream for them.
Yeah, and that's why we
That's
segue,
America.
and that's why I feel like I'm segueing to people just accepting anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially us as men, we just accepting stuff that is happening in society and stuff that is happening, and that's why we don't be having no voice because we just allow things. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to even speak when you don't like something. Just don't accept it.
Yeah.
That's it. Something happening to people are acting dysfunctional. You don't have to entertain that. You know what I'm saying? You could just, I'm not dealing with that.
Right.
If mad men, especially men, just did that, people in general, but really I'm going at men because we let a lot of stuff slide.
Yeah.
If men just let the joint, just not accept stuff,
Yeah.
people are forced to change. Society is forced to change.
Yeah.
Same thing in your relationships with women. You know what I'm saying? If they're acting dysfunctional and they talking and acting masculine, okay, you want to act masculine? Fine.
I'm
I'm
out.
not dealing with it.
Right.
I'm not gonna
I
argue
need
with
somebody
you.
to really explain to me who told. I don't know who told these women. I need to know. Somebody need to give me a name so I can know who told these women that that's attractive.
They did.
They did.
Yeah.
The media did.
Women,
The media
yo,
did.
it's
When they start putting you like man and man kissing and
Yeah.
shit up on the movies, when they start doing women and all this other shit,
Yeah.
they did that shit.
But guess what?
the women
This is the
giving advice to women about men.
right.
It's
They
crazy.
don't know
Yes.
shit about it. Single bitch, you try to give niggas, women in relationships advice. Single, like,
Right.
what's
And-
the purpose? How can you get a single person
Right.
advice on about a relationship?
It's crazy.
Right. But this is the down. But this is I call this the downfall. I've been saying this for years too. The more that they accept everything that's going on, more population control changes.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
fact.
The more you keep accepting these type of situations in life and keep going with the narrative of what the media keeps painting, eventually the women race will eventually die out. Believe it
Yeah,
or not.
absolutely.
Because they're already snipping situations off of I think this is crazy.
We already know.
And you're changing the narrative before that kid can even live their life to even know what they really want. And that to me is like
Unforgivable.
it's unforgivable because you already destroyed their lives before it even started. You know what I'm saying? Let them have a voice for themselves. But the more you keep doing that, you're gonna eventually have a situation where, like now, how they passing the laws, you can't tell what is what. You can't even say that's. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You can't even say that's that.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to. You just have to go with the program. So in 10 to 20 years, and Brandon, you know I said this
He
years
said
ago.
it years ago. He predicted this.
Eventually, you're gonna get to a point where that kid is not gonna look at that other kid as if it's his own. They're gonna think it's from the opposite.
Yeah.
What do you do then? Eventually, it cancels everything out.
Yeah, I just think it's a lot of back to what you were saying with the we just accept everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think men low key think like, yo, we control everything. Just let women feel like they doing something and
Nope.
everything will be good. But they don't understand like when you lower your voice or you have no voice, let's say, eventually that becomes the norm.
Yeah.
Now you have no voice.
That's the voice now. We're voiceless to a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the problem is because of it, you have people that are just delusional. They really think that how they living is the reality. You know what I'm saying? It's not the reality. It's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like me as a dude, if I'm a bum, I know I'm not gonna get the hottest top model chick in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Unless she's
delusional with
crazy.
that. You got these chicks that really feel like at their
Hey,
lowest they can
Beyonce.
get the highest thing.
Ooh, you talking?
You know what I'm saying? But it be our fault. It be men's fault.
Yo.
Why? Because we want to smash everything.
Yep. So
Yo, dudes gotta
So
nah,
they
dudes
got a
gotta
high
step
ass
this
head.
shit
They
up, man.
walking around like I'm the truth.
people are
Shorty, you're
gassing,
not the
gassing,
truth.
gassing.
You're not the truth. You're regular. Just like me, I'm regular. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon talk about me on that one. You right, bro. You right,
What
bro.
are you talking about? Like, shorty, you don't. Yo, you're a regular ass person.
oh my,
You know what I'm saying?
the gas
But
is at an
that's
all-time
why
high.
dudes
All-time
have to.
high.
That's why dudes have to
It's
just
burning
don't even
everything.
argue with a lot of people. Don't argue with chicks. Don't argue with society.
Yep.
If they want, I'm just not gonna deal with it. That's it.
That's all you gotta do.
That's it. You don't deal with it.
When
If
you
you
argue-
don't like a chick that's wilding out, you don't deal with it. If a shorty is out of shape, don't deal. You want to smash the chick that's out of shape. That's why they walking around acting like that.
Like if
They walking around acting like they the big. No, shorty, you are not acceptable. So I'm just not gonna deal with you. If you want to act like that, okay, go act like that. I'm going over here though. If more men stop doing that, it'd be less problem. Stop being in chicks' inbox that you know that you would not marry them. You would never marry them. You would never get with them. So why are you in their inbox just because you want to smash?
Right.
Because
You gotta up your standards, man.
Yeah, it's
that's
true.
because dude's penis always have to be wet.
It always gotta be wet. It always gotta be wet. But now you are lowering your expectations of what
That
you want in the
fleshlight
future.
don't hit
That's
the
right.
same.
No, you're 100% right.
That fleshlight don't hit the same. They need.
It's
you know
not-
what I'm saying?
Nah, I just going off of what you said.
Yeah.
I've had plenty of them, and like I was a simp at one point. I'll be honest.
I was a
with
simp
you.
too.
Know what I'm
I was a
saying?
simp. I'm like, I need
Yeah.
the pussy. Nigga. That's how it was, bro. So,
Like, yeah.
okay, you some out of shape sloppy joint. I don't care. I want the
Alright,
pussy,
what's up?
nigga.
Let me
Nigga,
like-
this is.
Let me like that.
That's
picture.
what I was about. That's all. This.
But
That's it.
the problem with the whole controlling thing, to see how women control it, is not the sloppy chicks, it's the bad chicks, and this is the problem.
Oh,
and this
see?
is the problem that I had at one point.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys that get with these models or get with these chicks, or whatever the case may be, they feel like something goes wrong, whatever, or the girl wants to talk to somebody else, or they start putting their foot down because of their looks and their futures. They'll suppress their standards, and they'll be like, you know what?
I'll just take whatever she throws at me. I'm gonna take it because
Yeah.
she bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to mess this up.
That's not good.
Guys, it ain't worth it. I'm telling
It's
you, I
not
went
worth
through
it.
it. It
It's
ain't
not
worth
worth
it.
it.
It ain't worth
Shorty
it.
could look good, but her brain is
Black.
Yeah, her brain is doodle.
That's the number one unattractive thing to me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, if a shorty
Unintelligent.
Oh my god.
And she could taste good as I don't know what. She could have the best physique, the best head in the whole wide world. But you gotta understand something. Is it all about the body future or the personality? You want a
Yes.
peace of mind when you go home, or a disaster? That's on you.
Exactly.
And that's why a lot of these guys be going crazy and wanting to kill other people or kill a girl because of what's going on. Stop being so emotional.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You got testosterone. You don't got, what I'm saying? You ain't got estrogen like that. Build that up and start,
See,
what I'm saying?
When it comes to the hot chicks, okay, dudes always gonna want to just go for the straight pound town. You know what I'm saying? So their brain is always going to be gassed because they know they had a conglomerate of men in their inbox and mad dudes want to talk to them. They don't understand that there's more to it than that. That it's a mindset that you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these is the media. They don't let that be known for these chicks.
Yep.
So they walking around delusional. So in my world, even though that will never happen,
Right.
dudes just don't be talking to them chicks. You don't talk to those chicks. You talk to chicks that is giving you the time of day.
That's right.
And chicks that understand your mentality. But that will never happen because it's too much ass, too much breast out here, and dudes is gonna be lustful. It is what it is. It is what it is. Dudes
Right.
is dudes' nature to just be lustful. But as long as that's happening, look at OnlyFans, bro.
Oh my god.
You know what
All
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying
You
is
giving
somebody's
these chicks
giving
$1
these-
million.
Playboy runs OnlyFans.
I don't even know that. All I know is that somebody like there's got to be some simps out here, man, because everybody act like they're not a simp.
Yeah,
No.
but how they
But
get?
how
simp?
OnlyFans like, yo, I won't even throw money at anyone in the street much. I've never been to a strip club in a day in my life. I don't
I
understand
have.
like how
we have.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
I'm not saying
I don't
nothing
do it
wrong
now, but
I'm just like the way my brain is set up. I just worked for this.
right.
And I'm gonna go in my pocket, and because you shake ass, you didn't even suck.
But you know,
Like,
you know if Chips was here, bro.
I mean, but you're like, I feel like when it comes down to like strippers and shit, like they out there working
That's-
too though.
Yeah. See, that's exactly what
They
Chips
are
should say right now.
actually- They are actually out there working.
Yeah.
They're not the ones out here like this. That's the bitches that's out there like sucking dick in it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying for me.
Right.
I'm seeing girls coming over like, yo, I made 10,000. Like, yo, like how do I
First
sign
of
up?
all,
Like, I'm trying to sign up.
The day that we was at Ballistics, we was chilling with Ballistic for his birthday, and we went to the strip club, bro, and we was throwing money, And then when we came out, shorties was jumping in BMWs and all this joint. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this no more. I'm done, bro. Because we just do. I felt like a straight simp. Simp.
It makes you feel like, yo, she's driving a Beamer, but I'm still either driving something less than, or I'm driving
jumping on a train.
Hopping on a train.
Yes.
You're like, oh, that was good. She's like, next time. I'm in a McLaren.
Right.
You're like, all right, good. She watching you go down the 2 train. Like,
Right. Like, I remember this one, I forgot, because I ain't gonna lie, it was one point where I did get on OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? Just to see one particular female this is years ago. And, like, I remember she was like, you should give me, they'll throw tips in your DM, like, oh, here's $15, I'm gonna give me $15, I'm gonna tell you what I would do to you. And that's what stopped everything for me. That's what stopped everything. I really had to say to myself, like, yo, I'm investing into somebody that I don't know, that doesn't care about me. I'm being a battery for this person, and I'm just being recharged every time I send her something.
No, all I'm saying is the broad jumped in your inbox, right?
And say, yo, you should give me.
Bro, I say, yo, give me $15. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do to you. Bro, you in my inbox.
Right.
Just
Exactly.
tell me right now.
Exactly what I said.
Just say it. That don't make no sense.
Exactly what I said. Why you just won't tell me right now? Because,
you're in my inbox.
Right.
Because you got dudes that will pay the $15. They lower their standards and they're going to pay.
Yo,
They
nerds,
accept
geeks,
that. Like,
stop
no.
doing it.
No, don't do that.
Once by your computer that's sitting there with tissue on the side, stop doing it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
It doesn't make no sense, bro. And it's like all the stuff that we accept as men, it does not help us. You know, sometimes you just gotta be the quiet majority and just have standards and move a certain way. People gonna be forced to follow.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm saying the way our shorties is set up right now with the feminism, John, you don't even gotta go that hard, man. Shorties is serving that shit up right now. Like all is like, why are you spending money? Like, bro, you go outside. Shorty's just trying to look for the next hottest thing to throw a vagina on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so why are you going hard? Like, why are you spending all this money? I don't understand that.
Oh, as far as the guy spending money?
Yeah, like, I wish I was coming up. Like, I'm married now, so, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with
It goes
y'all.
to that media thing. It's like celebrities. You see them in the club, they'll throw all these bands, right?
Yeah.
So you want to feel just as important as a celebrity.
Yeah.
So
It's an ego
Yeah,
boost.
it's an ego booster. Yeah. So, and we've all been there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in the club, girl shaking, you throw a $1 or two, more happens. It's the dopamine rush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, she did that because of me.
Right.
She did that because of...
Right. But
like, I'll never get gaslighted. I don't know, man.
Right. But see, that's where women capture the emotion of a man.
Yeah.
Because we're logical thinkers.
Yeah.
But emotionally, sex-wise, we it's right.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I always
you
say,
know what
like, if a shorty came here right now,
Yeah.
I was like, pull your shit out. You're gonna be like, nah, don't suck my shit. And she look hot.
And she get on the table,
You
start
could be like,
twerking
yo,
cheeks.
you could have just finished reading Psalms 31. Nigga. I'm telling you. Shorty come in here, I was like, yo, nigga, pull your shit down right now. Pull your whole shit down.
Nah, I
Fuck
can't
your
do
shit
it.
out. You're gonna be like,
I'm a simp.
can't.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why.
that's the emotional part right there. Like, you can have all the brain knowledge, man, but it's
They
like,
go out the
damn.
window.
Yeah,
That shit
stupid
go right
when it
out the
happens.
window.
When it happens, you get stupid.
Cause I'm gonna tell you why, man. Like, when girls do that, they know they have a sense of power.
Yes.
I don't want to give no female that's shaking her stuff to feel like she got any power over me.
Absolutely.
Because she don't. Know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But here's the
Absolutely.
thing, though. Like, say that hypothetical situation.
Yeah.
All right, she did that. Thanks. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Right.
not gonna be like, yo, let me chase her down now. Like, nah, thank you.
But see, that's the narrative. Like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, certain guys can't turn that part off.
Yeah.
Because the
Once
experience.
it's on, it's on.
Think about it. Like, it's like, look at it as like a roller coaster, right? You got your regular roller coaster, but then like you got the Medusa or the Batman and Robin.
yeah.
Shorty give you top like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
You ain't gonna want to go to
I
ride
never
place.
had nothing like that before.
Yo,
Oh,
and then
man.
I don't know the next time I'm gonna get it.
You just went to Disney World.
that's what I'm
you don't
saying.
want to
I
go to
don't know
Ride
the next time
Playland
I'ma
after
get it.
that.
What
Right.
you
That's my
said?
friend.
You see what you just said?
But
But
the-
that's what I'm trying to tell these dudes. Shorties is giving that shit up.
They
for the
giving it
free,
up.
nigga.
Right,
free.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna get another time. Right.
But see,
people-
But they'll get another time at the Ride Playland ride. They won't get another time at
At
the
Six Flags.
Disneyland, the
Yeah,
Six
yeah.
Flags
Yeah.
ride.
But see, to me, I'm like, yo, CNC or Welch's, it's just
It's just as good.
No, you're right. No, you're right. But if you got one chick that looked like a normal chick in the street, right?
Yeah.
But you got like a Lacey DeVille that's doing it.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's levels.
Oh, okay.
It's levels. Know what I'm saying? So it's like
I
this
thought
girl.
the shit got wet then. I ain't know.
Yeah, it's like oh, she normal, I could bang her, but she ain't she ain't Lacey DeVille though. It's like looking at a Hyundai and then you looking at a Maybach. Let's be honest,
I'm just mad. Normal. Like I'm like, I need to go to the Walmart. I'm not gonna pull up in the Maybach. I'm like, whichever one's gonna get me there.
Right, but look at it like this too. We could look, a house, right?
Yeah.
You like, all right, I got this 2-bedroom. It's dope. This joint right here,
the 4-bedroom over there,
right?
With the 2-car garage.
You could be complacent and just stay where you at.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
the whole thing is evolving into something more.
Yeah,
that's not evolving you anywhere, but it's the experience that's keeping you, that wants you to stay there.
But see, that's like a drug now.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly what it is.
What are you willing to give up just for that high experience? You willing to throw everything in the garbage just for it? You don't even have a boundary to say, yo, in order for me to have this, this is what I expect. I expect this thing right here.
Right.
You just like, I'm just giving everything, everything. But you don't have your own standards and your own attributes that the other person can say, oh, shoot, I have to put some work in order for everything to be equal. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing reciprocal there.
Right.
Anything. Family, sex, freaking mentality, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At some point, dudes are going to have to upgrade their standards and not just accept anything anymore.
To piggyback off that,
increase your standards, lower complacency.
That's a fact.
Right.
I got a question, right? Say you meet a shorty, right? You just talking to whatever. She telling you all this wild shit she gonna do, and then when you see her, she does it.
Yeah.
All the crazy. I'm talking about lift your legs up like she putting on a
acrobatics.
pamper, your ass like what niggas like nowadays. I don't like none of that shit.
No
But
comment.
niggas like that. Right? She do all that shit.
I don't do that no more.
You ain't have to put a title on her, nothing.
Yeah.
Would you after that be like, yo, son, I'm a wife that? That's the one I'm a wife right there.
Some dudes do that.
Hold on, repeat that last part. Just like
Yeah, I'm just painting a picture. Like she do all this wild sexual shit.
right.
Yeah. After she do all that, and she's like, yo, listen, man, like I really want to see what's going on with us. Would you take her seriously?
It depends on what the chemistry was before that action happened.
I'm just saying,
mentally.
saying you
I have to
spoke
know
to her on the phone. Y'all ain't have 8, 9, 10 dates.
Oh, this is just a one-date thing?
It's straight sex.
First date.
Yeah.
It's all sex. Yeah, majority of any dude that take a girl like that serious and there was no proper personality, no mentality, none of that, and you just sex, you take a dude serious like that, you have low ass standards.
Yeah.
Because you only talking to the girl because the shorty did the Wop Wop 3000.
Right. You don't
know what's in her brain, how many dudes she did that with, if she care about your personality, if she care about you as a person. It's just low ass standard. You're just there just because she gave you the Wop Wop.
Yeah.
That's not popping, bro. You got a lot of dudes that are like that. It's one thing you had a conversation, y'all been talking,
yeah,
and then it's like, it's just instant sexual chemistry. That's different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's different.
But even on the phone, that could be a misguidance too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people that be making smoke. I know somebody right now, I ain't gonna mention the person's name, but this person went all the way to LA to go meet a dude, right? I ain't gonna put the person out there, right? But to me, it's like you're already making a relationship with somebody, you just spoke on the phone, y'all live on 2 different sides of the spectrum, and you're already trying to make this a thing.
First of all, how
That's
do you
crazy.
trust that? How do you trust that?
How is that bad though? Because
He's not the simp. Right.
The reason why I asked that is because you're like, because you know what I'm saying. Like it comes a time you're like, promise them, we all like want to get the fuck up out of here right now, right?
Yeah.
It can be, you're like trying to go here for one reason, but you're like, we can't really go there for one reason. So you're like, what if it was a shorty? You know what I'm saying? Or a friend or something, or somebody was like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Come out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can probably, I can help you out with this. Is that bad?
Yes.
How?
Because you still don't know that person. Like,
You don't, that person can line you up.
Yeah,
Somebody can line you up.
But listen though, but hold on though.
Yeah.
But what's the difference from somebody that's living in your same town right up the block that you just not meeting? They can probably do the same thing to you.
Because you know your surroundings.
Exactly.
You know what's going on.
Right.
You don't know what's going on over there.
Not necessarily all the time.
But hold up. I'm gonna answer that. So let's say you go to the West Coast. All right, that's that. You don't know that person frequently because they're not frequently in your neighborhood. This person you can see on a daily basis. You can kind of add up their routine through time. You gotta think about it. If you don't know nobody from a hole in the wall, and you go all the way to a whole nother state, they could procrastinate and say this all the time, and you'll never know. Know what I'm saying? Because you're not stationed there.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Unless you move there and then you station there and you really know what everything is going on. As far as somebody that lives right up the block from you, listen, you could go right in front of their house, not even know what they doing, anonymously. Know what I'm saying? And see how they moving.
Yeah.
You know exactly what job they doing. Yeah. You have more hands-on with that situation. It's like a sandbox. I don't know what's going on in that other sandbox because I ain't all the way over there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the difference with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I say that, but back to what I was saying, right? As far as would you talk to a shorty if she did all that stuff? Because here's my thing, right? All right. Okay. She did all that. Where the hell did you learn that at?
Exactly.
Easy to her.
Exactly.
Listen.
Where did you learn that at?
But see, of course, people Chips would be like, "Yo, why are you even worried about that?
Yeah, I gotta worry about that.
Why are you worried about that? Why? That's not
because here's the thing: if I'm on the trajectory, that's going up here,
right,
and I'm supposed to have something on my arm.
You gotta know what's
sucking off mookies and pookies.
Right. I get what I'm with you.
You gotta know. You gotta know what's gonna come
I'm with you. Because at the end of the day, there had to be a numerous amount of time of practice.
Yeah, because that the way how you lick that under shit like
right.
You had to somebody had to say nah, just lick that.
Right.
Yo, you just don't know that. You just don't know that.
That's the same way between us though. That's the same thing with us too though. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you be like 1 minute you're like, this nigga is trash, this nigga dick game is whack, head game is whack, this and that, but you come right back around, the next bitch you might be like, damn nigga, where you learn that from? You think you're like she gonna wipe us after that?
All I'm saying is I need
it's still a danger.
I need a shorty
I hear you.
where I can mold like clay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
if
like,
I come to you and you're like,
yeah.
yo, that shit is trash. All right, let me show you.
Let me show.
Yeah, I'm gonna mold you now. I don't want you to come already mold.
Nah, you're right.
I like
it depends, man.
Like for me,
if you try to get your shit,
it depends.
I kind of like assembly fully assembled.
Everything come with a thing, man.
Me, I look at it like this. Like,
especially our age right now, you supposed to be knowing how to stroke this shit with 2 hands.
I look at it like this though. But it's still, even though you're right, you want the accessibility, but they still gotta feel like they're new. You feel what I'm saying? To a degree, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want you to come down like this is your job.
Right, exactly.
Spit on it, like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. You don't know what they could be doing on the back end, right? Yo, it's true.
That's how some of them get down, and that's how some of us get down too.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We always get into this combo, man. I'm trying hard to get away from this crazy ass combo, man. How did we get into this, yo?
But this is also the problem too, because it's like, for me, I don't know if y'all think this way, but like, y'all ever had a situation like, because I had a girl that was a pro, and don't get me wrong, I went limp. I'm gonna tell you why I went limp. Because you've done it so many times. I don't know mentally like, yo, do you got something? Like, I don't like. I check like people think I'm but people think I'm crazy. Like, I'll go after like a week later or 2 weeks, and I'll go get blood tests just to make sure, because if you got that much sense of skill,
like,
I got a problem with that. I do. Like,
shorty wash my shit way.
We always go back to episode 2 with this. So I'm gonna try to wrap it around. If you don't want the shorties with the bodies, you going to have to not just accept that joke.
What I'm trying to say is, right?
You don't have to preach
a package. It's a package, yo.
Yeah.
The conversation is
I think that's key.
You should not accept. I believe
conversation is key. Yeah.
And if you want a pro, don't accept the virgin.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't have to have
an
even My thing is this. At this time, if you have an argument about it, society gonna say you too conservative and you taking an L and you a chauvinist and blah 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 blah. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm just not gonna argue with you. This is what I want. I'm not gonna deal with it. That's it. Either you gonna take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got million dudes. Okay, them dudes gonna take it, but then they got to deal with the consequences of that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, we're gonna close off on this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna get too crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's the moral of the story when it come to that.
Yeah.
And holla at your boy. We're going to see y'all on the next episode. Follow us. Follow me at Don Warbucks on Twitter and on Instagram, man.
At Bibz Tha Don everywhere.
At Balliztic everywhere.
Call 187 everywhere.
And we out of here, man. Peace.
Yeah.